So we're back here at Six Flags Great Adventure today. Can't wait to get back on some of our favorites. Sky Ride, Green Lantern, parachutes, Zumanjaro, and King of the Ka, of course.
Goes on and on.
Cyborg, it's going to be a fantastic day here at Six Flags for sure.
Absolutely. I hope nothing screws it up.
Morning.
From Six Flags Great Adventure.
So we had to do our intro after we rode the all-new Flash Vertical Velocity because we missed rope drop and
we had to prioritize it.
We had to prioritize, so we waited about an hour.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more. It wasn't so bad.
For the front row, and that was definitely worth it.
Absolutely. I knew I was going to like it, but I found it more enjoyable than I anticipated, and jam-packed with hang time, which is one of my favorites. So.
First of all, the queue itself, very minimal theming.
Mm-hmm.
The sign is really cool, I think. But yeah, the queue itself, very minimal theming in there. But the ride itself is very fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like a family thrill, teetering on the thrill side a little bit more, I'd say.
So.
Yeah, so I was a little bit worried it was going to be kind of tame from everything I was hearing, but no, that's a thrill coaster.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely a lot of surprise elements. Again, like I said, the hang time, you are upside down for probably 12 whole seconds if you add up everything on the ride. And
yeah, those stalls are insane.
Yeah.
The launches are pretty punchy. You get some good weightlessness going up that first spike. We were in the front row. That would obviously be way better in the back. So when we ride it again, we're going to try to get it in the back row. And yeah, like she was mentioning, like those stalls, that's the best stall we've been on, I think, right? Would you agree? Yeah, both ways.
I love being upside down for I feel like a bat.
Specifically going backwards, I think it was better, because it's like the train is going slower, so you can get like one more extra second.
A lot better.
The double up, great airtime. You get really pushed up into those hills in the front seat.
And also the restraints are really comfortable, we noticed. So if B&M could take some notes, that would be pleasant.
Yeah, Vekoma, they make some very nice vest restraints. A lot of slack, not tight at all. I could breathe in them. It's a nice, refreshing feeling. B&M, looking at you. it can be done, see? It's a great fit in this park because it is on that family thrill level of so it's not as intense as Medusa or Batman, but much more intense than Runaway Mine Train or Skull Mountain. They needed something right in that middle ground there, and they have it with this.
I think it'd be a good intro for people who are ready to get the bigger coasters, I guess.
Yeah, to get into the bigger coasters for sure. Nice little stepping stone, but it is pretty thrilling still. Yeah, I said earlier. But in reality, this coaster is not a good fit at this park. We waited an hour, and we were here basically 5 minutes after opening. That line is at 3 hours now.
Yep.
And with how packed this park gets, it's going to be horrific all summer, 3-4 hour lines, I'm almost certain, yeah.
They'll sell some flash passes.
They will sell some flash passes, maybe that's their idea. But yeah, it's just going to be a long wait every single time. You're either going to have to rope drop this or flash pass, like she was saying.
Suck it up and wait.
I really hope they try to implement some kind of switch track turntable for this thing in the future because this park gets slammed.
Or a single rider. That can help. Anything to break it up a little bit.
Yeah, even a single rider line because we saw trains going with empty seats and it shouldn't be the case with a coaster that's this terrible with capacity already.
That's got to be a priority.
So yeah, this is a very pleasant surprise. I very much enjoyed it. Where does it rank in the park? It's kind of tough. Fourth?
You gotta ride these things again.
Yeah, it's definitely better than Medusa. I don't know if it's better than Batman. That's where I'm teetering right now.
So.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, they just recency bias, but I think Batman's a much more intense ride.
They're everywhere for a reason.
It's true. Yeah. But yeah, great first ride on Flash. I can't wait to ride it again.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, now I think it's time for some grub.
First here.
First here, Houdini's is actually open. This thing had a lot of downtime last year, like all season basically.
I've been here 100 times. I've never been on this one.
You've only been on the New England one, right?
Twice, yeah. That's it.
Maybe today.
Maybe today. I do like it.
Yum Yum Village looking as vibrant as ever.
Getting the glow up.
I think Yum Yum Cafe has a new sign.
Yep.
Yeah. There used to be a ride here. Yeah, Sky Coaster is gone. They're like ripping them down at like all the Six Flags parks basically.
Upcharge stuff I get. I don't think that those are really worth the time or effort. So.
Yeah, agreed. Like those belong at like fun spots.
And boardwalks, literal boardwalks,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully they put something cool in that area back there.
So.
And here we are at the boardwalk, the saddest part of the park now. Like,
Definitely.
this looks terrible.
I feel like I'm in like the real Atlantic City or something. It's really sad here.
The slingshot hanging out over here, Superman back there on his own island.
Just concrete.
Concrete, terrible looking games. The Golden Kingdom is closed
Landlocked.
forever.
Forever? Question mark?
Well, I don't think it's going to be the Golden Kingdom anymore. Whatever they
Yeah, I guess that would make sense. If the
retheme it
crowd's
to.
on.
Yeah. I think I'm seeing like 15 restaurants that are all just closed. This is so sad.
Not bad.
Golden Kingdom sign gone. What have they done to my boy? Yeah, not much to do in this area because not the biggest fan of Superman. Pretty weak flyer, if you ask me.
Exactly.
So one trick pony with that pretzel loop. Yeah, the entire strip of restaurants and quick service here is closed. So.
I might have to pick me up one of these.
Yeah, these are vibing.
I like them.
I need those ones with the super short shorts.
Yeah, you look good in that.
Oh my God, we're coming up to it. We're coming up to it. No. No. No.
It's for real.
It's for real. Oh, there goes our baby.
That was number one. It was number one before. Not really number one.
Well, this was definitely number one before, but now it's, yeah, there's no question about it. It's definitely number one.
Now there's no competition.
And we've got to protect her at all costs.
Protect her. This one actually is also a him. El Toro is a boy bull.
Okay, we
King
got
Ka, another boy coaster. Flash, another boy coaster. Jersey Devil, another boy coaster. Batman. Oh my God, we gotta get some girl coasters up in here. This is ridiculous.
What's Nitro?
Nitro is
Medusa, huh? Medusa's a chick.
Medusa's a chick, and Nitro's gender fluid.
And the whole Skyway station just sitting there looking
Yeah,
like
that's a bummer.
garbage. Oh my God.
That is a bummer.
What have they done to my park? We'll see what next year holds.
But in less than a year, we'll be on what is it, like a triple launch? Whatever.
Apparently we're going to be riding the coolest multi-launch roller coaster in the world that's going to break all the records.
Yep.
So
Less than a year. You heard it here first.
I doubt it's going to be less than a year.
I know that.
Again, shovels in the ground, boys. I've
Shovels in
not
the
seen
ground.
any work being done.
Took 2 whole years to open up the Flash.
Yeah, which is not a big coaster.
Not a big coaster, and a coaster that already exists
And
on
a
this
claw.
planet. So
Best of the West. Let's see. I'm gonna give it like a 10% chance of being open.
yeah, it's probably not. But your girl needs some food.
Chain. While we're here, the Savannah Sunset Station, this is where the resort guests get dropped off by the shuttles. There used to be able to get onto the safari from here, but they took that away.
Now you gotta go to the main hub, right?
You gotta go to, what's it called, base camp? or
Base
something?
camp,
Yeah. So yeah, that's where you'd get dropped off if you're a fancy resort guest. I think it's a bit too pricey for us.
It is. Maybe someday.
Maybe someday. No! No! That's right. Sam.
Now we're just wandering around aimlessly looking for food.
There's like nothing open in this park food-wise, yeah.
Open and not pizza. It's really the parameter I'm working with.
Primo's Pizzeria was not open.
Yeah.
Yum Yum is probably open, but I don't want to eat there.
Yum Yum is no Yum Yum, I heard. I heard it was bland.
Maybe we'll have some luck with Granny's, like Fat Burger.
Granny's or Fat Burger, that's my goal. I'm not going to disillusion myself to the Jersey Devil place being open. There's a burger there I've been trying to eat for years.
It's in the corner of the park. There's no way it's going to be open. Yeah.
So I'm not even going to try.
He's just as shocked as we are about what they did to King Ka.
I think it looks like an old lady with no teeth, like someone who's lost their dentures.
Jaw-dropping excitement here at Six Flags.
Disbelief.
Yeah, I can't believe it either, man.
Same.
They just blew it up. They just blew it up. Unreal. We're gonna go for some granny platters here.
We are. Granny platters.
2 granny platters, please. And yeah, they got all the condiments out now too.
Super convenient.
Super convenient. Hopefully they refill them when they're empty. But we're here early, so it's not gonna affect us.
Should be good.
We should be good. We got a whole bunch of different things from Granny's here.
Yeah.
Did you get 3 sides?
I did. I got the seasonal vegetables, which are Brussels sprouts, smashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and they gave me some of the hush puppies, which is nice.
Yep. It's definitely it's an improvement from the old Granny's, I'd say. Should be a successful meal.
Absolutely. Heard you got his tenders and his mac and cheese. He's ready to go.
And my hush puppies.
And his hush puppies.
Yep. $19.99 for the privilege.
This is $15.99 for the sides.
Alright, it was a very good meal at Granny's. Now it's time for El Toro.
Woohoo! Grabbing the day by the horns, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely. The app says 10 minutes, so hopefully that's true.
Hopefully so.
And hopefully it's on 2 trains. Well, we'll let you know in a few. Well, Toro was on 1 train and had a ridiculously long line, so it was not 10 minutes, so coming back here to Medusa instead. Hopefully this is much shorter. It usually is because it's so far back here, like I feel like a lot of people don't actually know it exists.
I mean, if you aren't close enough to hear it, you wouldn't know. Classic B&M roar.
It is pretty loud though, yeah. I wish their new coasters still had the roar too. Like, I don't know what's going on with B&M,
I
but
like it.
it's intimidating. It's powerful.
And it lends to good theming.
Yeah. You see what happens when you put 2 trains on the track?
Hold on.
It's the station wait, right at the staircase, like. So hopefully they can get El Toro's 2nd train on very soon.
I still think this is the longest I've ever waited.
Yeah, like I said, Medusa never has a wait. It's a nice hidden gem here at Great Adventure.
Absolutely. And you can fit so many people on a train. I think that's part of it.
Chapter 6.
I missed the first 5. How you doing?
Alright, so what do we find over here? This chick.
You like dare?
I've seen this movie, I don't know. I wouldn't get too close.
Gotta do something in 7 days or something. I don't know. Something gonna happen to me?
You have to file your taxes in 7 days. right, El Toro, row 17 in the books. How do you think? What do you think it's like after all that track work?
Best ride in the park. That thing was hauling ass, and I had a blast on there. Yeah.
Yeah, the few rough spots that there were last year, they have fixed those. That thing is running like a dream.
I think it's maybe the best ride I've ever gotten on it. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but I believe that's the truth. What do you think?
Still not 2006 El Toro, which
but
is
I never
the best.
did that, so.
Yeah, well, it was awesome. But that makes me very excited for all the we're gonna retrack the entire thing basically over like the next 3 years. So this thing might be running like 2006 El Toro soon.
All right, that would be awesome. Yeah, I could definitely tell there's a difference, and it's just gonna keep getting better and better. I'm happy.
Absolutely, best ride in the park.
Absolutely, yeah, that was awesome. He's scary. Look at his fingies.
Oh no, your fingies.
Lack thereof.
Oh jeez.
Right in the butt. This place is scary.
Billy? His name is Billy since when?
I did not know he had a name.
Thought it was just Jigsaw. Well, technically, this is not Jigsaw. This is his puppet. But
On the Saw guy. That's what I thought his name was.
Saw guy.
Saw guy.
Wrong. It's Billy.
That's good. You learn something new every day.
If I see one more Hellfire Club, sure.
They ordered way.
They ordered way too much Stranger Things merch. The star of the show is experiencing some downtime, it looks like.
Yep.
We've heard this may happen with it.
Which is why we wanted to prioritize it in the morning in case the unthinkable happens.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely still planning on getting another ride later.
Yeah,
back row.
definitely.
Gotta make sure that happens, but yeah.
Well,
Gotta fix that. Come on, guys.
we'll monitor the situation.
Gotta monitor.
And we'll report back.
Starting to see some lights come on the Ferris wheel. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon, but cool. A bunch of delayed rides and other rides and crazy lines. So it's a busy day, that's for sure. That was your ride?
Devilish.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I had a lot of fun. So I actually, Reggie obviously ditched me for the back row, like 100 people back.
They called a single rider. There was a back row available. I
Yeah.
jumped for it, obviously.
So we jumped for it. So I told the family in front of me, I was just like, I guess we're a family now. And they were like, okay. But then I saw, I had the opportunity to be in the back seat, so I had these annoying 14-year-old boys jump in front of me, and they thought I was helping them when really I was manipulating them.
Obviously, yeah.
And then someone with a wheelchair actually, they came on the ride and they took the back seat, and that's fine. So then I got on the first row. So second best seat on the ride, I guess, and I had fun.
Yeah, no, it's running good today.
Very whippy, very fast.
Yeah, I agree.
No
Yeah.
complaints. I had fun.
And another closed food establishment. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of these today. I think that is our next stop.
Like nitro giga.
The worst nitro ticket.
So this is a BMN Giga.
That was B&M Hypercoast.
Hyper. So what's the worst hyper?
As soon as you just hit that turn, like when you're in the middle of it,
I have a joke I'm going to tell, and I need you to give me the answer.
I'm thinking.
I can tell you it. I don't.
Thunder Striker, formerly Intimidator.
All right, so that one, it'll be like like, hey Nitro, you're acting like Intimidator. How about a Snickers?
I've been seeing these, they say they're like cell towers around the park, but it's definitely not what they are. They're up to no good. They're draining us somehow,
They're draining my lifeblood.
or sending some kind of waves into our brains. I don't know.
I'm getting brain waves. My blood's being drained.
It's definitely no good. Yeah, it's literally Snickers everywhere you look.
The Snickers theme. It has been for years, Red.
I know, so I might as well change the name. That's all I'm saying.
Snickers, the ride.
How was your ride on Nitro?
Loved it. Still good, turns out. Snickers themed or not.
Yeah, no, it was running really well today. I saw like the end bunny hills, like great flow to air time on everything. Yeah,
I agree.
It was hauling. And this is running really well too today. Is it like Jersey Devil or Nitro better today? That's a tough question.
Jersey Devil.
I'm gonna say Nitro today.
Oh, and I was in front of Jersey Devil too.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, no disrespect, but today I preferred the Nitro ride. It flip-flops for me. It goes back and forth with these two as now the number 2 and 3 in the park.
Conjecture, yeah.
Yeah. Totally objective, by the way.
It is. These bathrooms are totally secluded.
These are the best bathrooms. Nobody knows about them. Right next to Jersey Devil. Adventure Park pro tip.
Meow.
This is the line, yeah. So it's been closed for a while, yeah. They've sent out like 25 test trains, but still not open.
It is worth it, especially if you haven't done it.
Well, if this is the line when it opens, then yeah, that's nothing. Yeah.
Stay in line.
Classic Batman. That one's always cool too.
I do like this, but I wanted a women's small. That's too big for me.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, what if girls like Batman? Is that new information? I'm here to tell you. We like it.
And they still have not unlocked the gates to Gotham City. So they moved the line behind the Ferris wheel here. Alright, back in line for Flash. It doesn't look too bad, yeah. Probably a little longer than 30, but manageable.
It is.
I don't try to feel
Alrighty, so about another hour later in that line, it was stated at 30 minutes. It probably would about like 45, but it did break down for about like 10-15 minutes, so that delayed us. But we did get our back row ride now on the Flash, so we've been on the front row and the back row. Which one did you prefer?
I say the back row is slightly better. Like, I had a blast on both of them, and I was like giggling the entire time on both. But I think the back just had that little more extra thrill, I guess.
I would say probably the easiest way to explain this, the first half of the ride is definitely better in the back when you're going forward. The second half of the ride, I think I preferred in the front. Overall, though, I would say I agree with you. Like,
It definitely is a win-win.
And it could be because it's been heating up throughout the day. Like, you know, it's been hours since we first rode this, so that could also be a factor here. Either way, this is a great ride.
Yeah, I have a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I think this is going to be the introduction of many of these rides into America, or in the Western Hemisphere, or even just outside of China at this point.
Yeah,
right?
this thing is a hit. Every single person getting off this is just smiling and laughing.
And giggling.
Everybody in the family can ride it. It's not overly intense, but it's still very thrilling.
Yeah.
So yeah, it hits that middle ground perfectly.
Definitely. I think it's a fantastic like intro coaster to like the thrill.
a very good supporting coaster at this park. Everybody can ride it. It's so much fun. And how else are we gonna end our night? Obviously with a ride on Tango.
And hello.
Sickest ride in the park. But no, obviously we're coming here. So we just got off.
A chilly ass, cool ass night ride.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I had a proper night ride on El Toro, and by God, that thing
That was
is...
amazing. So that might have been my best ride. How
Ever?
about that?
Like ever on El Toro?
Yeah. Because I thought earlier today was.
It's running
And
great
at night,
this year.
it's going fast. Yeah.
Yeah,
so I definitely
it's
think
running
so.
great this year, guys. Holy...
Yeah, get on that thing. We're gonna have to like bleep this out because we keep swearing.
It's awesome.
It's awesome. Fast, intense. I felt I was grabbing the bull by the horns, and the bull was grabbing me.
And I'm glad this park realizes how important that ride is, and
Yeah.
they're gonna keep doing track work on this thing
Take care of that baby.
to go another 20, 50, 100 years.
Maybe 150. Who knows what it could do?
200 years of El Toro.
100 years of El Toro. You heard it here first. It's content you're not gonna get anywhere else
Only here, folks.
because we're making it up.
I'm
Where
very
are the
curious
cheetahs?
as to what the Golden Kingdom's going to become, obviously.
Where are they putting the cheetahs? Are they just gonna go in the safari?
Oh yeah, they have new for all the animals on the walkway. They have spaces now in the safari.
I just want them to have a nice home.
The turtles, Fred and Wilma, they're getting like a whole like pool and like nice grass area.
God bless.
Yeah, it's much better than what they had over there.
Yum Yum City. Always darkest at night.
It is always darkest at night here in Yum Yum City, so yeah, be careful.
You heard it here first, folks. This is the content you're gonna get anywhere else, honestly.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Whether that's a good thing or not, I
I've never been
can't
on a
answer that.
carousel.
You haven't, have you?
No, and someday I would like to. You know I like to get
Next
on.
time. Next time we'll get you on the carousel and Houdini's.
Thank you. An epileptic's worst nightmare.
Yeah, don't come to Great Adventure at night with epilepsy. This thing is...
But if you don't have epilepsy, it's very cool.
Yeah, we got city like 5:30, 6:30.
Until next time, friends. Well, what a flash-tastic day here at Six Flags Great Adventure.
Almost certainly.
Overall, I thoroughly enjoyed that ride. It's great, honestly.
It definitely is. I'm glad we finally got to experience it. I've heard a lot of great things about it, and I definitely enjoyed it more than I anticipated.
Yeah, it's one of the smoothest roller coasters like on the planet.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
60 miles per hour, 172 feet high, and it's thrilling.
It's fun, and there's not a moment of discomfort, which I appreciate.
It's the most comfortable
Yeah.
trains, like the most comfortable vest restraints. You have so much slack there.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. Yeah, honestly, like.
Honestly, almost cozy, until the thrill kicks in.
Yeah.
Yep.
El Toro night ride. It's been a while since I got one of those, and just chef's kiss. Just.
Mwah. Honestly, it might have been my best ride ever. Like, I don't get to be in that prestige club of people who rode it like in 2006 or whatever.
It was a long time ago. Yeah, it was something else.
Yeah, there was a window there where it was too rough for me, and over the last few years,
with a lot of the retracking and a lot of the TLC they've been giving it, it does make a big difference, and I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, from like 2017 to like 2021ish, and they had those like bad accidents those years. Like that was a very, very rough roller coaster.
Definitely.
And I'm so glad this park is realizing how important this ride is to people, and they're going to invest in it to do new track work over like the next several years.
Yes.
And it's running great.
It is definitely.
It's running better now than it has in the last decade. I'll tell you that much. Yeah.
So hence my best ride on it. Yeah. I will say the park was a little crazy today. That being said, it's spring break. Not all of the schools are out yet, so a lot of their employees are not here yet. So
lots of food places were closed, and like that was probably the biggest issue the park had today.
Yeah, we definitely felt that. Yeah, when it was time to eat.
But the food we did eat at Granny's was very delicious, and that place has been upgraded tremendously from what it was last year. So
it definitely felt more like dining in a Cedar Fair park than a Six Flags park.
Yeah, and Cedar Fair has always had better food than Six Flags. So that's one great thing that's come from this merger.
Yeah, I appreciated the selection and the quality, and I'm hoping we see that like across the board. So yep, nothing wrong with that.
Got on some other fantastic roller coasters today. Medusa, that gave a great ride today.
Yeah.
Nitro as well. It was crushing those last few bunny hills too. Sometimes with Nitro, you don't know how it's gonna, how much airtime you're gonna get on those last few bunny hills. It was rocking today.
Definitely. And Jersey Devil, like I don't think we really had a bad ride today. I think everything was riding smoothly. Everything was operating well, and maybe some of the wait times were an issue, but it's early in the season and I can forgive that. Like it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, El Toro one train. That's they got. I didn't even see the second train. I don't know where B train is right now, but it wasn't in the transfer track or anything.
It might not even be in this park. Like, where is it?
Let's hope it's in the park. But yeah, no, they need to get that fixed and on that track. Because with two trains, that thing is a capacity monster. 36 people per train. You put it down to one. But still not as bad as Flash. That thing is, oof.
Yeah, it's fun, but that's going to be a capacity nightmare. Like, today was busy, but, like, not really. And in the grand scheme of things, like, we're going to see some crazy wait times over the summer, I think. Yeah. Unfortunately, so.
Yeah, this park, they can't help it, It's right between Philadelphia and New York City. Like, it's
always busy.
Yeah.
Yep.
It might not be as busy this year, though, because of, like, all the, terrible things that happened last season. Attendance was probably going to see a drop off this year. Next year, it's probably going to go through the roof with whatever 2026 record-breaking launch coaster they're going to put here, which I've seen no work on yet. So they better get moving on that.
Top, please. Yep. We know how long it takes you guys to do things properly, and it's okay to need more time, but that just means you need to start earlier.
Start earlier, yeah.
Yep.
And it was pretty sad being in the Boardwalk Golden Kingdom area. We can't even get into the Golden Kingdom area, but like the Boardwalk just looks empty, like abandoned. The carnival games, like they need to go. They need to just revamp that entire area, make it something beautiful, which
I think
is their plan. Like a lot of money is coming to this park, and I just hope they do it right.
I do too. Yeah. I mean, it's just like, I know that all the Six Flags are important, but this is just in such a well-populated area, and I think it is one of the flagship parks, and to see it go by the wayside would be really sad. So I do hope that they give this investments that it deserves.
I think they're trying to make this like the Cedar Point of like the Northeast.
I really hope so. That would be amazing too, for our benefit. Yeah,
absolutely.
So please.
No complaints here.
Yep.
But, so we just got to be patient. We got to put our patient pants on, but still, it felt very strange being in this park, seeing that skyline with no King to Ka. And
I mean, just like the 6 or 7 other things that aren't here anymore either. It's just like, it was very starkly noticeable, I guess.
Yeah, and like that's what also hurt capacity today. Had all those rides still been here, I don't like the lines would not have been as long today. So like, that definitely we felt that today.
Absolutely, yeah. Especially when there's less rides open, there's less operators, there's less trains, there's less food place opens. Like, you're gonna notice it, and we did. Yep.
But like she said, it's early in the season. We
got time.
The staff isn't here yet. They need to get fully staffed, and
we need to wait for the high schoolers to be out of school
yeah,
so they can run this place.
Get more trains on these coasters. Batman wasn't running at all today. That was kind of a disappointment, but
It was. We saw testing, but we never got on it.
well, we went on
Yeah.
3 clones of it in Texas not too long ago.
We're okay.
We have our Batman fix for now.
I would have been hurt more if we didn't get those fixes in December. Yeah.
Yeah, overall, successful day, great day.
Definitely,
Glad we got
yeah.
to ride the Flash. It's better than I thought it was going to be, honestly.
Exactly. We did we did the Flash twice, we did El Toro twice, so I think we got on the most important stuff that we needed to do today. We definitely addressed it, and yes,
Yep.
a positive day.
I would call Flash a top 5 roller coaster in this park.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to get on it more, especially when it's like hotter and maybe even going faster. Like, that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's not as intense as Medusa, but I think I do slightly prefer it over Medusa.
Yeah, it's just more unique.
Yeah, for sure. This is the first one of these we've seen in North America.
For us,
There's
yeah.
dozens of floorless coasters that we've been on, So maybe it is like a recency bias kind of thing. I don't know. We'll give it some time.
We will.
Let it settle in.
We'll report back at the end of the summer. Let you know how we really feel.
Yeah, definitely.
Everything.
I honestly would have liked to get on more rides like Mine Train too, and maybe even Joker, but like the lines today, it just wasn't going to happen.
Exactly.
Unfortunately,
We missed some of the classics just to favor some of our priorities, which were Flash, El Toro, things like that. So
I do have a very soft spot in my heart for the Mine Train. It's my first
more than
big
him.
boy
I
coaster.
like my heart's not broken. We missed it. So
It's a beautiful janky mess. I love it.
yeah, we'll get on it if we can. And if we can't, then I'm okay.
Skull Mountain is in shock over King of the Gods still. Yeah. That was the funniest thing I've seen today. They should probably fix that.
Yeah, fix those teeth.
When that looks the way it should, it's iconic. The roller coaster itself, not great. But
No, not at all.
the
Like,
facade is
The
fantastic.
facade is cool. I forgot it even existed until you brought that up.
First time I saw that thing as a kid when I was like 6, 7 years
Oh,
old,
I bet,
was
like, holy crap.
Oh, that's gonna be the coolest ride in the world. And
Yeah.
when I was 7, it
Maybe it
was.
was. That's okay. That's fair.
But as time went on, yeah, it's realized it's just a little roller coaster
It
in a
is
dark
what
room.
it Another roller coaster that could.
Yeah, fantastic day here at Great Adventure. El Toro is the
As always.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.